Okay. Why don't you start by telling us your name?
Toni,
And how old are you?
47.
And how old were you when this incident happened?
I would say maybe 35.
Okay. And what can you tell us about this incident? Why don't you tell us the story?
Well, this occurred at work, and there was this guy that would come to the floor quite often or to work. He was in maintenance. So he would come and he would talk to the girls and stuff, and nice guy, never any issues or anything like that. And he would talk to everyone, not just me, but everyone. And sometimes he would kind of talk inappropriate with a couple of the other girls, and I would just walk away. So one day, one of the guys from the maintenance department came up and was saying that he was saying things downstairs about me to them. That he would come to the floor purposely on Thursdays, because I only work Thursdays, and that kind of implied that him and I had something going in a way. And so I was kind of taken back by that, because there was never really anything at all. So it then, several weeks had gone by or something like that, and he came to the floor and said something to me in reference to being a MILF. And so I found that to be very inappropriate and off the wall, and I was really uncomfortable with it. So I don't really remember what happened then, but someone from the maintenance department then came to my nurse manager and told her that he was continuing to say some things. And so from that point on, if he was ever on the unit or anything, I pretty much stayed clear. The girls would warn me that he was there, and I wasn't to be around when he was around. I then at one point saw him downstairs in the cafeteria area and told him to never speak to me again, that I never, that I found that it was very disrespectful, inappropriate, the things that I had heard he had been saying, and that kind of thing. And I just pretty much told him I never wanted to speak to him, and I walked away. So then the guys downstairs again went to my nurse manager and said that he was pretty upset, that he wanted to know why, and he was going to try to talk to me. And that's when they were like, he wasn't allowed on the unit anymore, and if he did come on the floor, the girls were like, made sure that I wasn't around. So that pretty much ended. I never really ever saw him again. One time I ran into him downstairs, and it was really awkward, but nothing was said, and I just walked away, and that was kind of the end of it. But it was very uncomfortable, very weird, and made me feel very uncomfortable and somewhat violated in a way that was very creepy. So I was glad that he was shortly thereafter fired, and never have seen him again.
Did he make you feel uncomfortable in your own skin?
Yes, very much so.
Well,